In this lesson, we're going to look at the hand and zoom tools. These are a couple useful utilities that allow us to navigate around our stage, but in actual fact, I hardly ever use them. So we're also going to spend some time during this lesson learning how to use the functions of these tools without ever having to actually select them. So first off, the tools. The hand tool is here, and the keyboard shortcut for this one is the letter H. To use it, just click and drag on the stage, and you'll see it does the same thing as the scroll bars down here at the bottom and on the right, except we can drag a little bit quicker. The zoom tool is here, and this one has two keyboard shortcuts, the letter M and the letter Z. It also has two options down here at the bottom, enlarge and reduce, and those should be pretty self-explanatory. In enlarge mode, we simply click and Flash will zoom in, and it will also position the point that we click at in the center of our view. Reduce is exactly the opposite. It will also position our clicked point in the center of the view, but this time it zooms out. Now that's all very simple. Let's have a look at how we can access some of these functions without grabbing the tools. You'll probably remember how with a lot of the other Flash tools, if we're using them and we hold down the Control key on the keyboard, we're switched to the selection tool temporarily. Well, a very similar thing happens with the hand tool. All you have to do is hold down the space bar. Hold down the space bar and you can quickly move around. So this is how we do things like drawing quickly and moving and drawing quickly again. All I'm doing is holding down the space bar. As soon as you let the space bar go, you'll return to your original tool. Now the zoom tool does have a keyboard modifier, and that is the Alt key or Option key on a Macintosh. If you hold that down, you can see that we temporarily go to the opposite mode of the tool. So we can zoom in, hold down Alt, and zoom back out. But there's an even better way to zoom in and out, and this is using the keyboard shortcuts Control and the minus key, or Control and the plus key. On a Macintosh, that's Command minus and Command plus. Hold down the Control or Command and hit minus. Every time we do this, we zoom out. Every time we hit plus, we zoom in. Now notice that Flash will by default send us to the center of the stage. And this is okay, but say for example your artwork is over here on the right and we want to zoom in on it. It goes straight past it, and then we have to hold the space bar down to get over to where we want to be. Well, this doesn't have to happen. All you have to do is select an object or an area on your stage, now hit Control and the plus key, and Flash will zoom in to the center of whatever is selected. If I select this line over here and this line over here, Flash will zoom in between them. If you're planning on doing a lot of Flash authoring, I would suggest that you spend some time practicing with this, because it really speeds it up. I hardly ever select these tools directly. Now, before we finish this lesson, let's have a look at another few ways that we can zoom in and out. First off, up here at the right of the timeline, we have a magnification control. We can set this to any one of these settings between 25% and 800%, or we can tell Flash to show all, and that shows the entire stage, or show frame, or fit your movie in the available window. Now go up here to the View menu, and we also have Zoom In and Zoom Out, and here are those keyboard shortcuts that I mentioned, and we have a magnification mode. Again, fit in window, the percentages, show frame, and show all, just like we have over here. And that finishes up our look at the hand and zoom tools, or more to the point, how not to use the hand and zoom tools.